Muted. Oops. Okay. There, I'm back. Oh, that discussion was worthless. Oh no, and it left as well, I think. That's fine. Hello. I'm glad. I can't believe that I just had my mic off. That's so annoying. I put music in the background. I'm gonna put music in the background. Get this going through everyone's heads. Okay, that should be working now. Hello, we're back. What's up? I just figured I'd stream Hypixel for a bit while I was doing it anyway. How are you doing today? Hi, Kobe. Yeah, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna do this for probably about an hour, maybe 2 hours, and then stop until the usual time of the stream. And I've got the events now. I'm so excited. I think they're quite cool. Got lots of interesting things lined up. Yeah, Jackbot, you were like so quick. I hadn't even sorted out my mic yet. I thought I had though. I was talking to you and I was like, oh no, everyone's not responding. I'm kind of hoping to. There's like, I've thought of like 30 things. I think maybe 40. Actually, I'm interested now. I want to check how many events I've got. Hey, Slap Dino. Let's see. So 46. Oh my goodness, I've got 70 different events that can happen so far. Yeah, don't. This is gonna Jordan, I'm gonna be streaming at the normal time as well later. Don't worry. This yeah. This is just for some Hypixel time. Pardon? Yeah, I know. Yeah, so I've got like 60 different events, but it would still be cool to have more events that happen. Some of them are kind of boring as well. One of them is just spawning a breeze. So, it'll be good to... Hopefully people will be like suggesting things as the stream goes on. I'll be able to add it. I'm not gonna have subscriber only mode on today because the only reason I'll be going for subscribers will be for this. But Skyblock, I want to get YouTube rank. But I'd rather get more viewers first, and it'll mean that hopefully people who subscribe will subscribe and actually come back and be interested. I haven't got my subscribe to kill thing on as well because I couldn't get it to work in time, and it's become like a 1,000-line bit of code to just work out how many subscribers I've got. Because it's just really hard after getting 1,000 to actually do anything. So I'll look into that later. Wait, could you hear my phone buzzing on the stream? Can you hear the fan? Okay, that's good. I've been so unlucky with this set of pigs. In case you're wondering, this is trying to get I'm trying to get a potato talisman, which is 1 in 2,000 chance, I think. Yeah, so I'm just gonna. I've done this event happens once every 2 years, and I must have spent like 50 hours on it last year. Because it's just after my uni exams have finished each year as well. So, um, it's a Technoblade commemorate. Is that the right word? Technoblade tribute. That's where all the pigs are coming from. I wonder if I could hear my phone because it's not even that close to the microphone. I guess it's on. I've just got my phone like sat up underneath my PC because this requires even less attention than fishing. So I'm mostly looking at chat. What? What do you mean, Jacob? I can't. Is that a serious comment, or are you saying is that a joke? I'm not that old. If you want to know about dinosaurs, ask Lucky Cow. It's so annoying, this. Like, it's just so stupid because the Talisman is pretty worthless overall. But I need more Talismans. I'm running out. Not running out. I do not know the game called. Is there an actual game called Real Life? Because I do not know if there is. No, okay. I cannot tell when you're being serious. Oh, okay. I'd say there are quite a few bot accounts now, actually. More bot accounts than you'd probably think. Yeah, I did know you were here. I've said hi to you twice, Slept Dino. But hi. You were here like quite early, like quite a bit ago. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna be hitting pigs into orbs for a bit. It's such a weird idea for a mini game. Well, I did think of I've been half coming up with ideas for if I eventually get around to making a server. But again, it would be. I'm half through completely random coincidences working out how to actually like implement lots of the things. Because I'd probably do a single or I'd do a normal world, as in just like a SMP that everyone can join, and then I'd get some mini games in possibly. Like, I'm not 100% sure how I'd do that though. I think you need like multiple servers to do that, kind of like Hypixel has. So, I'll see. But one of the mini games I thought of was like you know how you can get bridge eggs in some mini games in some servers, but then battles which are pretty much just entirely bridge eggs. Mostly because I find bridge eggs quite cool. I think that would be fun. and like just random mini games that you guys can play. But I guess it's kind of like already on other servers, so I don't know. And I might actually try and implement the events thing into the server as well. So like people would be able to say it in the Minecraft chat, and then it would vote on events like that. But again, that's quite a bit in the future. And I'll make it Bedrock as well. Or try to. If it is apparent, I think it was Jacobot that said it's easy. Make the server crossplay because like half the people seem to use Bedrock, which makes sense.
Yeah, but they need to be able to have
Not for Bedrock compatible servers. As in you just haven't. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
I had a friend on Xbox and I had that
You need Xbox Live on Xbox.
Yeah, they had Xbox Live, I had Xbox Live.
Oh, I don't know then. I can join. I could join servers on my iPad and my phone, but I could not cope with playing on my phone. It's too small. Should I kill these bats? I can't be bothered with that. Too much effort. I'm sure it'll be possible. I'd want to get the server up and running on Java first, just because adding it to Bedrock's just like it'll just be another step in making it. But yeah, hopefully that it's still a while away because obviously I need to be able to afford it. No, I know it's probably going to be easy, but it's still just stuff I have to do. I will eventually because again, even the Java server is going to be probably after summer even, at least, because money, but that's fine. You guys can wait. I doubt I'm actually gonna get this talisman today. It's so annoying where I must have got like I keep getting emailed. I haven't got a single notification on my phone for so long, like the whole of today, and now I'm doing this. I've got like 4 or 5 while I'm doing this. Crazy. Yeah, it would have been cool to do Bedrock crossplay, but I think they have so many people on at the moment, and Bedrock crossplay would just be another way to add extra glitches and things into it. Because people manage to glitch this all the time anyway, in really weird ways. Which I don't think I'm supposed to say about how. I don't particularly understand how either, but like probably at least back when I used to play more, like every 2 months or so, it had to get I just read that on the chat. That's interesting, Jacob, but what? You know, every like 2 or so months it gets stopped for a few days or at least a few hours to fix some sort of bug or exploit that someone's used on it. So, and Bedrock would probably increase that so much, I doubt it would be worth putting it on Bedrock. I'll check the Discord after this. I don't use. I try not. Oh, just check that on the floor instead of moving. Try not to check the Discord while streaming. Got rats as well. I think like it's kind of hard to get back into Skyblock. I just remember this is one of the things that I needed overall. Well, I also need to make a thumbnail for the stream tonight. That's going to be interesting because it's like, completely different. I'll come up with ideas for that. Put a sniffer stack. Kobe was on for about like I'm guessing a minute or so. He said hi, and then that he wouldn't really be able to watch. That's okay. And I haven't looked at the Bedrock Siege yet, but I saw what you said. It sounds interesting. Just haven't been bothered loading up Bedrock yet because it needs to. I'm fairly sure it's going to need to go through like 5 or 6 updates since I last played it. How did who meet? Jordan. I'm just trying. It's even harder to read chat than it usually is. Better take some money out. I'm not really sure what to do as like a more interesting stream on Skyblock. I know there's dungeons and things. I think Skyblock's fun, but it's lots of random grinding, which isn't usually super interesting to watch. But I'll keep trying to do it. You're my #1 plant. You've explained what that. I think you explained what you meant by that, but I've completely forgotten it. I don't think dog is a bad word. I mean that. See you later, Jordan. Adios. Enjoy your workout. Yeah, I was gosh, YouTube flags up like lots of things as bad words for some reason. Recently, comments that have people saying no problem in them as NP have been they've all been held, which is really odd. Yeah, I might start making some shorts again soon. I enjoyed the. It's satisfying to see the numbers go up more. But I just want to guess the blocks. Kind of, I ran out of ideas for ones that would be like particularly interesting to do. I was gonna make the gold pressure plate one, but or the rails one, but I used that to play over the stream while I wasn't there for a few minutes. So I can't really do that one anymore. I guess I could, because it was only like 10 people watching. But they just take so long to edit as well. And like voiceover and things. This is so painful because the pigs take like pretty much no knockback. I guess they take a bit. Oh yeah, 50,000, that's cool. Oh hi, hi Claire, what's up? I think the difference is that absorption actually gives you like health boost. Absorption is kind of like health boost and also instant health, because when you get health boost, you need to wait to regenerate the hearts. But when you get absorption, you automatically get the extra hearts. I think that's the difference. Yeah, this is Hypixel. It's an event. I need to try and get a rare talisman by hitting pigs into an orb, and I was doing it anyway, so I figured I might as well stream it and speak to some people. Or I guess health boost isn't permanent. Yeah, just smacking pigs into orbs. The usual thing's gonna be on later as well. Gonna stop this in, I don't know, about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I'll have some food, and then do the usual stream with events, which is super exciting. If I say it's exciting enough, it's even more exciting. That's how that works. How's everyone's day been today? What day even is it? It's Monday. I woke up so much earlier than usual this morning. Like, I woke up at, what, 9? Which I know is probably quite late for most people still in school or work or any other thing than uni. But that's quite early for me. Yeah, it's got Anvil Rain. It's gonna have Anvil. There's quite. I've added 70 different things that can happen, but I'm definitely still open to more ideas. I kind of came up with more ideas as I was doing it, but there might be a few issues. Some specific, like a few specific issues, which I'm not gonna mention, but yeah. So hopefully they don't happen, but it should be okay. Wait, I've forgotten what idea you gave me yesterday. I might have done it. I'm not sure. We did finish it yesterday, which was cool, and then I stopped quite early to work on the code. I've been so productive the last few days, and then also streaming as well. So I guess it's kind of productive. Oh, I thought that was it then. That's annoying. Dolphins are kind of annoying in Minecraft. Oh yeah, I've got 3 different things that spawn sniffers in, and yeah, one of them spawns sniffers and other mobs in, but like 3 of them spawn sniffers in. There's a really rare ones that appear that can spawn the warden or the wither. which while I was testing it for like Claire, I added a specific one just for you that spawns a bunch of armadillos in. So I was like, what can I add? I was like, I know what might be liked. Lots of armadillos. Sniffer jockey. There's already that sniffer stack from the Discord. That's going to be one that can happen. But, you know, I was testing it for like 2 hours yesterday, and neither the, or at least while I was paying attention to the chat, neither the Wither or the Warden actually came up once. So that's going to be, hopefully they don't. I figured it's not super bad if they do, because I can just run away from it. I don't want to put... I would give you a list of all the events. I think they're fairly obvious what they all do. But I don't want to spoil it, because I feel like it'd be interesting for people to try and see what all the events do. You know, I agree with the baby sniffer riding a sniffer, but I will add that. I almost added that, but then I only kind of thought of that properly after I'd stopped programming. I might add that before tonight. Yeah, that's probably I'll add that. Should be called sniffer jockey. What's the drawback of chewing too much gum? When does it get to being too much? The issue with one of the issues with the voting is that obviously the stream delay means that the votes take like probably a few, like maybe 10 seconds after they're actually voted to be processed. So I've done a 10-second section at the end of each one that doesn't actually take any more votes in from chat, and it just processes all the votes that have already happened. And 4 hours is a long time to chew gum for. I ended up chewing it. Well, one time I chewed it like 30 minutes by accident because I couldn't find the bin, and even that started to hurt my jaw. It's funny how YouTube let that message in, but with a typo, but not like most of the other random, like harmless messages that people say. Do you think the rice will be done yet?
Huh?
Do you think the rice will be done yet? Okay.
1 minute.
10 minutes. Yeah, I used to, yeah, chewing gum, better jawline. I didn't used to chew gum for a better jawline, just did it when I was bored. People used to compliment my jawline a weird amount. I've got a list on my phone of random, I got, like, compared to random people, and random people just come up and, like, comment about me. So I started making a list of them on my phone, and one of, like, 3 of them were saying about my jawline, which I thought was weird. There's some weird people out there. Interesting what people say as compliment. kind of sad we haven't had anyone new yet, but I'm not, again, not too much expecting that many new people from these, at least not yet. Your draw gets longer. How does that? I've never, I've never heard anyone say about their jaw getting longer. You mean like, mouth kind of? I don't even know what that. Like wider or further down? Oh, I think I had to actually sell some things on my other account. I might do that now, quickly. I did most of it, but then I overfilled my, the amount I could sell in a day. So I need to do it again. Just a bit though, I think. Is it diamonds or... Oh, it's snow blocks. Ew. Well, what phone do you have? I bet it's an Android. If it's bad, but if it's good, it's an Apple probably. Why have I got so much obsidian? I mean, okay. Wait, what's the current best price? I hate flipping. 3384.3. 3384.3. And this one too. How much even is this? Oops, cannot flip these. Oh, I can. Ooh, that's quite good actually. That's a good profit. Let's see. Oh my goodness, that's 144 million. I should probably invest in something. What updates are oh, I didn't finish selling everything, did I? Why did you miss a space? I can't see where you missed a space in that. It's gonna take a while. I love watching numbers occasionally go up. There is one that's for a lucky cow event that's raining cows, and it just spawns like a bunch of cows above me, like 40. Just randomly around me in the air, and then they all fall. So yeah, that's kind of Lucky Cow's event. There's one for Kobe which is spawning 50 cods. So the events are gonna be later on today, you'll see it. I'm hoping it's pretty self-explanatory how to use. Like I spent quite a bit of time on the like overlay to try and make it as obvious as possible what to do. But that's later on today. And then hopefully eventually I'll be able to add subscribers back. What would you, if you can say an event that you want that's actually a reasonable one to add, I will add it in. But at the moment I haven't, like, it's been quite obvious, like, to do sniffers for Kirsty or armadillos for Secret Armadillo. You don't particularly have a obvious thing to do, if that makes sense. The events only happen if they get voted for, though. So, make it interesting. Wait, did you do that accidentally, Claire, or was that deliberate, spawning an Ender Dragon? Because it makes a huge hole, doesn't it? Especially if you actually damage it. It just burrows back to spawn. It's great. It's like really, it's quite bad if you're trying to not destroy a world. I need to invest in something. I'm not sure. I've lost track of what updates are supposed to be coming out anytime soon. You eat it. Try a bit of it.
Yeah.
Is it nice? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, do you have any suggestions about what you would want to have as your event? Oh, I forgot how complicated these graphs are to actually understand. Want to have a pet Ender Dragon, that's funny. Okay, I will try and add that. That's going to be quite a complicated command, so there's like a 50-50 chance it works first try. But I will try and add it. I don't know what's good to like invest in anymore. These used to be 1 million each, that's crazy. Probably would. I'll go with Jungle Wood. This is probably going to be a big mistake. 7-1. Yeah, that zombie horseman idea isn't so bad. I'll have a look into that. I've got one that's just giving me a stack of sea pickles for in-app man. I was really desperate trying to think of things by the end of it. I'll get different types of wood. I guess. How much is this gonna cost? Oh, only 20 million. I mean, I might as well, I guess. I'll get some more jungle probably. Great. Here you go. What's the worst that can happen? That's pretty much gambling, to be fair. Baby pandas are cute. I have added an event that spawns in. There's what I get. The one that spawns in baby mob spawns in a baby panda. I guess, kind of obviously. Well, the headless horseman from Skyblock. Where's that? I forgot what that looks like. That was a nightmare to or is that something different? I know it's in Skyblock, but I'm assuming it's not from Skyblock. This is just so painfully like, because there's not an RNG meter or anything on this, so I'm not like getting closer to getting it every time I do one of these. It's just random. Which is also kind of painful. I could do it if I do when I do the server eventually, if I do it, so that there's events like there will be on the streams, and there's like, I guess, a town hall like this, not really exactly like this, but similar in the middle, and then you can press a button to vote on what event you want to happen, and then whichever event gets the most votes happens. I think that would be interesting. How can it not go through that gap? I hate that I have to hit it fully not fit through there. That's so dumb. I don't like breaking nether wart because I always get it always goes straight into my inventory, which is bad. It just fills up my inventory. Look at this, I've got 148 million nether wart mined, and like 20 or so million of everything else. That's how much free time I had last year. I'm waiting to get sent work to do at the moment. Like, I think I was set. I had to go to a meeting this morning to get set work, and I think the person who set it to me was expecting me to take, like, thought it would take a week, and I did it within like an hour. So I've got the whole like week of work in an hour. So I haven't got anything to do for that at the moment, which is mildly annoying. I know no one's really watching, it's just I figured that I was doing this anyway, so I might as well. Even if there's like only 1 or 2 people watching. It's unfortunate that no one's commenting, because it gives me less to say. I don't know where that one went. Yeah, that's. I mean, yeah, thank you for keeping on watching. I know it's again not super interesting, but I thought I might as well stream it 'cause it's nice to talk instead of just talking to Kirsty all day.
What the heck? Nice.
There have been like 11 people sometimes in it, but none of them really commented, unfortunately. I think the 3 people watching are you two and also me. I think I count as a watcher, which is, I find funny. Hello, Arbeck. I know, but it's gonna, I don't get revenue at the moment, but it goes towards me passing the amount that I need to do to get revenue, if that makes any sense. You're welcome back, Arbeck. How are you doing? I think you already said good earlier. Okay. I'm not sure when I'm going to stop this. I'll probably just get bored randomly and stop. But I'll definitely be back in 2 hours to stream properly. Oh, well, this is obviously streaming properly. Oh, why very, very good now? What's happened? Okay, Claire. They need knockback sticks on this. That would make this a whole lot easier. That looks good. Oh. They were born like recently, weren't they? Like the other week or something. Oh, back to twin sisters. I know you've already said their names. I've forgotten them. Oh my goodness. Yeah, what is it? What cats? Or at least my cats. They always seem to just sit outside the bathroom. Oh yeah, Lily and Ella, they're nice things. Whenever you're doing something that you don't want a cat around, the cat will kind of be there. And whenever you want to, or at least again with my cats, whenever I want to see the cat, they always end up going away and leaving me sad. I know it is super sad. Every time I go back home from uni, there's usually just a cat under my bed. And I forget that there's just a cat under my bed. And then, like, later on in the day, it'll be like, oh my goodness, what's that? And it's just a cat that's got shut in my room by accident. How long has this been going for? An hour. I think at past, so in like 12 minutes, I'm gonna make some food and have a bit of a break. Maybe have some coffee. Oh yeah, it's great. Like they just kind of change their mood so quickly. Like even after I've been petting her for like 10-20 minutes, she'll just randomly suddenly bite my hand and like grab onto it. It's like, ouch. And then she usually just gives up and goes back to getting stroked. Doesn't scratch me as much as Kirsty does though.
I don't scratch you.
I've got like thoughts on pickles. Yeah, 0 out of 10. You. What are your thoughts on pickles?
Mine.
No, oh, but someone asked. I didn't come up with that topic. Oh, thoughts on sea pickles? 10 out of 10.
Oh, they're nice.
They're awesome.
They're nice.
Were you here when I said that there's a sea pickle event for you and the real buffs that I've added? Pickles are like, I always take the pickles off if I get McDonald's burgers. They don't go super well on burgers, I don't think, and I don't have them outside of burgers either, so I don't really have them either way. The onions are really nice. I used to think it was the onions that are bad, and I took the onions off. I'm like, why are there still onions on my burger? But the pickles are yuck. I was just about to do something slightly different than this. I forgot what it was. Yeah, definitely 10 out of 10 pickles. I might try and think of a more interesting event for sea pickles, though, because at the moment it's literally just, like, giving me 64 of them, which seems kind of pointless, but there's some really, really fun and interesting events, and some of them are just really boring. Like, some of them are just set the weather to clear, or set the time today. But then there's a lot more interesting ones, which again I'm not giving away now. Yo, Ariax, what's up? How are you doing? Oh, were you not allowed to chew gum? Actually, I don't think I was allowed to chew gum, but I never really did in school. Yeah, oh yeah, because I'm gonna do this for a bit until I use up all of these. Because this is a rare high pixel event, and then I'm gonna have some food and then do the normal stream later on. It's weird how much schools are against chewing gum, actually, thinking about it. Oh yeah, I guess actually. But the jawline... I think the biggest random rule at our school was that everyone had to speak English, because it was an international school, but then you'd get groups of people speaking not English, and everyone had to speak English. But no one really enforced it. Which period do you have the strict teacher? Did you get to go home early because they didn't, like, appear? Or, what happens if a teacher just doesn't come? You get a substitute or something? I've forgotten. And what subject is she in? I bet it's English. I feel like English usually has the strictest teachers.
Yeah.
In my opinion. English or some random non-subject.
For sure.
Oh, my religion teachers were always really nice.
Subject you're not going to use in life. No, this is important. Home ec. Blow for jobs like
Home ec important.
history.
Oh yeah, I hated history. I had a really good geography teacher in my secondary school when I moved schools, and my teacher he was literally called Mr. He was called Mr. Lane, but his first name began with P. And he was very boring, and his name was Mr. P. Lane. Oh, it's Arabic. Okay. Language teachers were always quite strict. I love just doing repetitive tasks over and over and over again. Favorite thing to do. Yeah, to be honest, I just want like programming work to do. I could start a channel. I'd need to start another channel though. Having plenty enough time keeping this one up. Like teaching about computing. I've got told I'm quite good at teaching people things in like simpler terms, because I always kind of slightly misunderstood things, and then I'd come up with my own really weird ways of thinking about them, which I could never be bothered to say. Like, it was always kind of embarrassing to say to like teachers. But then, I was usually quite good at things like that, so someone would come and ask for help, and I'd explain it, and they'd be like, oh, that makes a lot more sense. So I might do something like that. Kirby, the potato talisman is pretty much completely useless, but it's a really it's a common talisman, and it gives like I think a 5% minion boost while you're on your island for potato minions, which is crazy. But it's one I don't have, and the event only happens for one week, once a year. I think it's like a 1 in 2,000 chance.
It's a skyblock.
Real life, yeah. It's a like 1 in 2,000 chance to actually get the talisman, which I think I must have done like 200 pigs today, roughly. Actually, no, probably more like 150.
That was funny.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
No, I don't know what to choose.
You know, if anyone wants any random help with maths, I'm currently bored. So if you happen to catch me at a time when I'm still bored, I can try and help with something if you want me to. F2 runs take so long. Like with most of them you can just get the boss pretty much instantly, but floor 2 runs are just so painful. And I moved out of my Skyblock guild and into a different guild that's not Skyblock. So I don't have like a reliable floor 7 party anymore. So I can't really do dungeons easily, which is unfortunate.
What's your event idea, Secret Armadillo?
Sorry. Oh, yeah, no, Acid Rain.
I suggested that.
Kirsty suggested that the other day. That would be just kind of slightly harder to actually program in Minecraft commands. I'm not sure how I'd do it, because it would be like standing under a tree to stop it happening. But that would be hard to actually work out just from commands. Yeah, Kobe, I know you. I figured you can't do floor 7. But I've got. I used to be able to do floor. Like I can do floor 7. I can hold my own, keep my own weight in floor 7. I've got 162 completions of it, but I didn't even get a chest plate yet, which is very unlucky, and obviously not any of the other good drops from it. Do you load it up with mods on, Kobe? I had an issue where it crashed like half the time, and it's because of specific mods switching between servers. Why are you sad, Claire? Oh. Yeah, it's gonna be one of your mods crashing it whenever you join. It's really annoying when you're doing dungeons because usually you just get kicked from the party if it does that, so I'd try and fix it if I were you. You just gotta basically... I just removed half my mods and saw if it did it, and then I removed the other half of my mods and saw if it did it. And then just kept doing that with each set that crashed until I just found which mod was crashing it. Like a binary search. Damn nerd. Oh, it's only crashing on load. Oh, probably still because of a mod, but I guess slightly less bad. Mine used to do it like half the time when I went into dungeons. You get vibrant visuals now, React on Bedrock. Not that that's hard to do on Java, we've got shaders. I mean, actually, Jacobot and Claire, because you're doing, I know I said I'd stop, like, pretty much now, but, actually no, I will. At some point, if you're both free, I'm not gonna make a server, but we can, like, play something on CubeCraft together for a bit on the stream if you want to. That's just lies. You're not on the lowest subs. I didn't REX you are on the lowest subs either.
Oh, yeah.
To be honest, anyone, it's teams of 4, I think, so you have Bedrock too, right, REX?
They're just fully
We can, I don't mind, if you want to do a team of 4 with you, Secret Armadillo, and Jacobot, and we're all free at the same time, then we can just play some CubeCraft games. If you'd be interested in that, not now. We'll need to find when we're all free. Wait, Oriax, you in the Discord? I forgot. Yeah, Egg Wars. I would do Egg Wars. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's more for longer streams. As long like I was saying that as a general rule for like people who are new, I guess. But because you've come to quite a few of them, I don't mind. Like, but I don't. There's a very small chance it's against TOS, but I really don't think it is, right?
Playing, I think having them at the top.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able. I mean, you wouldn't talk anyway. Kobe, it would probably only really be for people who couldn't play on Java. But Oriax, if you want to, and you're also free when we decide to do it, yeah, okay. If you guys all want to, and you're free when we decide to do it, that's fine. I'll just decide at a certain. I'll decide when in the future. I mean, we'll put the stream, or if you just keep an eye out for when we're streaming, I'll try and, if we work it out, react in the Discord when we're going to do it, I'll say it in one of the streams when you're there, so we can see if you're free as well. And then just join if you can. You're not the lowest on subs here, like, most of the people here have fewer subs than you, REX. All the people in my friends list have changed their names to kind of weird things. Like, what kind of a name is Pickle Kitty? Yeah, it would probably be in the day, probably in next weekend, depending on if I've forgotten that I'm busy for some reason. Need to work it out with time zones as well, but probably similar-ish time to now. Yeah, but if you can, oh yeah, 'cause if you can go on CubeCraft, if you can't, don't worry about it. It's, what? Oh my goodness, it's pouring, tipping it down.
Oh,
It smells of like
where
sea.
did that come from?
It smells of sea rain as well. It's been like so hot, and it's going to be thundering, isn't it?
Yeah. It's still hot. It's like a nice rainy day, you know?
Okay, we'll decide later and see who wants to join. But I am gonna stop now and go and make some food, and then prepare for the one later. I think it must be like it's 25 degrees here. Yeah, no. Okay. So I guess I'll end it there, and hopefully see you all in about an hour and a half. So bye. Thanks for watching. Find the tab I've actually got the stream open in.